Okay, so here we are on Chalet. This is a really popular ranked map. It's one of the least, I mean, it gets banned pretty, you know, it doesn't get banned as much as like Night Haven or Lair, but it does get banned a little bit because it's a hard map to play. It's definitely a hard map to attack. But let's get started with the first bomb site, which is the master bedroom and office bomb site. So here, there's a lot of verticality that can be played from under. As a defender, you're kind of vulnerable. I've gone ahead and ripped apart all the power positions. Just make it to where we can see a little bit better. The crawler is right there, so if I get shot, that's where it's from. I guess we'll just start right here. I mean, you've got your these are popular entrance windows for like Amaru. Like Amaru will spawn at campfire over there and then come through this left window right here because people usually put a frost mat on this side, but they never put one here. And that can be a little damaging, a little destructive for your whole team if an Amaru gets in through this left one, and then boom, they're already in sight. It's crazy. A lot of people like to play jungle right here. I'm probably about to get shot, but let's just pretend that dude down there is like an attacker. If somebody's playing jungle right here, they're looking at these windows, they're not going to expect you from down there. I wouldn't say pre-fire this, but definitely open this square up because this is a popular rotate for a lot of defenders who will go between here and right here. In bathroom, I kind of just ripped up the floor. Bathroom is more of like a place where people go through. A lot of people don't hold it. And if you're gonna hold bathroom, hold from here. Like open up this wall and reinforce these two spots right here and then this here. So you've got an angle right here onto that piano room window. And you're still protected from this window right here. But you can easily swing. You know what I'm saying? Bada bing, bada boom. You might want to reinforce this whole wall and cade it if you're not gonna cade in office in the little office box. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But anyway, as a defender, if you come in under you really shouldn't open up vert here. I mean, if you're gonna open up vert, I'd suggest doing this door and where is it? And right here, because you can see the staircase pretty well from under there. Just know that there's going to be a defender under there. Yeah, you can honestly hold jungle, open this whole square up, and you've got a view onto this door, you got a view onto this staircase, you got a view into, what is that room again? Yeah, Westmaid. And you can also open up right here, because that's where the trophy window is. They would never expect you to be playing here, because like usually you're watching these two windows, but I mean, shit, might as well. There's also like a little divot right there that attackers can sometimes hide into drones, so you might be able to pop yourself a free kill if you open up vert there. Or if you open up vert right here, as a defender, you can defend the site from under pretty easily. Okay, so while that dude doesn't see me, as an attacker, definitely open up this little spot right here to see if there's a defender. This spot is right behind or right in front of the jungle wall, so that's if you want to get like defender utility. Right here is an angle onto large basement, so I would only open up this floor if you're going to be defending large basement from above. That's an easy way to do it. There's also the large basement hatch is right on my ping. You can open up vert right there, like along this whole little line that I'm aiming at. You can open up vert right there because that's where the entrance is to large basement. Um, but as far as like defending the downside, I would definitely only open up there, over there, and maybe around this box because defenders will like come around this car that way, or they'll usually go over this way. So you could open up here too if you wanted. Okay. So anyway, back to here. Those are the windows that you can enter into jungle from. Is this jungle? Solar. Sorry, solar. Um, that you can enter through solar there, and a defender could open up vert right here and give you a very bad day because you can shoot somebody that's repelled through this floor. You know what I'm saying? All right. Um, Again, over here is just a better view of the large garage entrance. Usually, people don't even look up. In my experience, people don't even look up when they enter this door because they just assume nobody's going to be here. As you get to higher elo, I'm sure that that's not the case, but I mean, you still got the advantage on a gunfight when you're looking down. Yeah, so you could open up that hatch, you can open up this part of the floor and sit right there, but definitely know that they're gonna see you if they open up here. I'll even if I'm walking in, first thing I'm seeing that's open is that floor right there. But if you open up this hatch, they've got to be all the way within your sight before they can kill you. And like I'm right here, the person on that hatch can kill me from uh, from me just standing right here. So I'm dead before I even enter the building. Anyway, that's fun. Right next to the bear, right in line with the bear, is where people are going to be entering into big garage. They are going to be worried about getting this angle, this angle, this angle, and this angle right here. Defenders love playing under here, or playing right here, you know, because you got a good angle onto the entrance into large garage. But I definitely wouldn't take all the time to set this kind of thing up. If you're gonna set anything up, again, do the bear, do the hatch, and maybe right here. This is looking into the first floor kitchen hallway. Okay. So if you'll notice, what we are staring up into right now on that third floor is the master bedroom. This is like that little box that I had reinforced. See what I mean? So as a buck, you could buck this floor right here. This little box that's like in line with this shelf. Just look at the shelf and look up, and then open up that box right there, and then open up above that into right there, and you've got an angle onto that small box that defenders love to play inside. Right here, I don't know if you can see that really well. Okay, so right here, if I can ping it right, that's in solar. So as a buck, you can see that that's that is the master bedroom wall right there. So as a buck, again, you could get in line with this car, break everything above that, and you've got an angle onto whoever's holding behind the solar half wall that is right above the staircase. There's our little friend right there. And then same right here, you can open up this spot. Just know that front and back of the car right here will show you which spots to open up. Sorry, that's the rotate. That is not the wall. That is the rotate, and this is the wall. That's my bad. Yeah. Yeah, you can even see like the little case thing, like the little plant case. Defenders would never expect this shit if you opened up that floor so they couldn't rotate, and they will not be able to kill you. I mean, you'll win like 90% of the gunfights that you take if you take it from big garage all the way up there. Anyway, yapping aside. Coming out of here, this is just vert onto the hallway, onto the kitchen hallway. This is more of like a thoroughfare, so if you're going to open this up, it's more for just getting like intel. So let's keep going. I guess we have to start from the basement up. So we've got, obviously these are the basement entrances. This is like a huge spot for attackers to play, especially if you have the small garage door cated up. They're definitely going to come this way, and they're going to come that door, and they're going to come from there. If you're going to play off of one of these walls, definitely reinforce. Well, sorry, I would reinforce it and cade this whole thing. I wouldn't do any funky stuff. This is another wall that attackers like to breach, but you can kind of play off this wall. If you just reinforce right here. Play off this, find the door right there. Just know that you're going to be susceptible from right there. So if they do get that garage door open and they sprint in here, or if they get that hatch and they sprint in here, you're dead. Yeah. Okay, so as an attacker, you're going to want to open up this whole box right here. That is right next to the fireplace, from pretty much the fireplace to the door. As a defender, you can open this up just a little bit right here if you want to try and get a pick on somebody that's going through main door. But I would definitely look out, because they can just, like, if they say that you're under there, they can just drop a grenade right in, you're gone. Yeah, definitely as an attacker, you want to open up this floor right here. If you see up there, there was a trick going around, like a fuse trick that you can use, where you fuse on the second floor mezzanine right there, and then you let the fuse pellets drop onto fire hall floor, and then like break all this open. And you know, it works really well. Sorry, I just had to open that up real quick. So as an attacker, just know that right in line with this couch is the rotate for to go from storage into cellar. Or storage into wine if you're a fancy man. If I was an attacker, I would break right here and throw a grenade inside. I'd break right here and throw a grenade. And they wouldn't know what to do. It'd just be rain from above. You don't get a lot of play from here, but as a defender, I would definitely open up this bit right here, like in line with this like joist, because you can get a pretty good angle onto this window, and attackers fucking love that window, especially if you've got this cated and they don't have a thatcher. They're going to either go to this window, or they're going to go to main door, or they're going to go over they're gonna run all the way behind and come through those doors over there. One thing though, this is a pretty exposed spot if you're camping this, but open up this wall, boom, you got an angle straight onto that window. They would never in a million years expect this. All right. Is that all the basement angles? I think that's all the basement angles, because a lot of these floors are hard. Here, I'll, Okay, so if you got that wall open right there, you can just see me. You can see me come straight in. It's kind of crazy. Like, nobody ever uses that angle. It's pretty underrated. Anyway, bottom of the stairs right here. As a defender, you could open this up if you wanted to, but I wouldn't do it because I mean, people are going to be opening the hatch, and people are going to be like, attackers are going to flood this room that we're standing in. But anyway, as an attacker, you're going to want to open up pretty much this whole box from like main door to fireplace hall. I know I already said that, but just reiterating. I would open up right here next to this couch, like along this rug, because that's like your whole rotate into wine from storage, like I was talking about. And then you can open up main door, toss a grenade. Oops. Sorry, toss a grenade right there, and they can't be there. You toss a grenade over. Okay, no, you can't. Never mind. Ignore that. I don't edit these. I just film them on my PS5, and I really should edit them, but I don't care. Okay, so going up. Right here is the top of the stairs. You could, if you're defending bar, which, you know, it's not that common a bomb site, but if you are, you can open up a hole right here to get an angle on attackers that are coming up the staircase. Again, you're going to be hella exposed to the staircase from the door if you don't have this castled off or like some sort of, you know, way to protect yourself. Or you can play all the way back here and still get an angle on them, if you want. Okay, so right where I'm putting my crosshairs is the rotate, or sorry, not the rotate, but the door into Library Hall. Over here is the window, the big window for Fireplace Hall, second floor mezzanine. Again, if you want an angle on people that are trying to get through this door right here, come down in bar and open that up. That's the library box. You can't really do anything from over or under that. We can come in here real quick. So basically like a strip from here all the way to there is like a huge defender highway and also an attacker highway. So playing vert right here can be a really good opportunity to get both, for both sides to play vert. If you're a defender, open up right here, like this whole box under the desk, like right now, that's the desk in library. Open up this whole box and you've got vert onto the library big window and the games window. That's pretty huge. If you can stop them pushing through this window, or like say they like come in, they plant, and then they're outside this window, you can have whoever's left alive stand up here and play vert while you defuse. I mean, you're still gonna get shot from the window, but I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. This is definitely for attackers trying to enter through the game's window. Right here is a very popular defender spot. like even in Pro League, there's like a popular way to shoot a Capital bolt like right at that plant. If you're coming through this window right here, and then you shoot a Capital right at that plant, the defenders will be like the defender that's holding right here, deep tucked in that corner, will have to move or they'll die. Yeah. So as an attacker, if you're trying to open up library, definitely open up a square right here. As a defender, if you're trying to defend library, open up this square right here to keep them from getting in here, and open up a square right here to keep them from going in a big window. And that can pretty much save you a lot of grief. The only way that they can get into this room without dying, assuming that you're good at gunfights or whatever, is through the door that's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Yeah, so I mean, as a fuse, you could just run along this floor and come through here and not be exposed. But I mean, as a defender, look at that. Open that hatch, you got big window right there. And then you can kind of do like a shimmy right here if they jump in here. But definitely open up this little spot and open up that little spot. Maybe the hatch if you want. Actually, no, don't open up the hatch as a defender. So from the attack side, always remember that this wall is soft. I see people even in like fucking gold who don't open this or who don't reinforce this wall, and like that's just a free way to clear this entire stock room. We kind of already discussed these angles, but you know, as an attacker, open up this corner right next to this couch. Remember that this couch right here is like right above the rotate. Yeah, here, I'll open it up. Literally right here next to this this arm right here. And then open up this square if you've got attackers that are playing right there in one. All right. Okay. So, if you're playing right here as a defender, you could shoot open this bit. You know what I'm saying? You can shoot open this bit right here, and then you've got a way to defend from main entrance and big window entrance on the mezzanine. As an attacker, open up this big box above, like, for like this whole joist, just open it up, because that's like this whole thing. There's going to be defenders that camp right here. There's going to be like a bunch of stuff happening right here. There's probably going to be cades on this wall, especially if you're playing ranked. There's going to be a cade right there. And there will definitely be a cade. Well, sorry, there may not be a cade on this wall. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, as an attacker, if you're attacking the second floor site, definitely open up this square right here, because they will not be able to use this anymore, and that gives your team the advantage, because this is like a huge spot where defenders retreat to. Moving on. Yeah, that's right, I put it there. So, oh man. Okay, well, above this hatch is the door into office from the outside. And you should definitely open up a square that's like parallel with the lines of the hatch. I'm going to go run back over there real quick. Definitely do that. And that just gives you like good vert from underneath. This right here, we've already talked about that, never mind. I never expect these hatches to be open. But again, a line right with that hatch, and you've got an angle onto the entrance door. They'll never expect it. Right here is behind the desk in office. Maybe you can see the desk. Yeah, there we go. That's the office chair right there. So if you just like, as a defender, if you open up a strip right here, you've got a lot of angles onto people trying to play desk, people trying to play the outside door. You could definitely, as a pulse, you can deny a plant on second floor. The only problem with that is that this wall is right next to the like the main entrance that most attackers use. A lot of people spawn cliffside. This is like such a popular spawn peak to just like look between these trees and shoot. But this is going to be a high traffic area, and there's a likelihood that somebody's gonna come through here trying to rotate towards solar, and they're going to spot you right there. So if you are playing Pulse, definitely be watching this wall and this wall. This entrance over here is less common, though it's still used. Alright, going back over here. This is the rotate between master bedroom and office. As an attacker, you could open up this whole bit. Like, literally, this is like one of the best places to attack. Open up this whole strip, open up this whole strip, like that. And then you'll usually be able to find some picks. And assuming there's nobody to contest over here and here, then open up this whole box. And you will pretty much make office unrotatable. There's also a door right here, so it's like right in line with this small door right here, but to the left a little bit. You want to open up that so they can't rotate. So let's assume that I've got the bomb planted here. I can now watch behind desk, I can watch that rotate, I can watch this rotate, and I can keep defenders from trying to contest in here. So it's locked down from beneath. They're going to have to come and clear you out from under, and then they probably won't have enough time to defuse after that. All right, let's move on. So we've got this is just another hole for the rotate. Right here, as a defender, you could play under this window and shoot anybody that's rappelling on it. This is a really popular window to rappel onto. You've just got free picks all day. Right here is behind the master bed. A lot of defenders like to play here, so as an attacker, I would definitely just open up this whole bit. This whole like little strip in line with these lights to the wall. Right here is another spot where defenders like to play when they're defending, or when they're holding master bedroom solar door. If you're a defender, you could potentially open up this bit and keep attackers from getting into this door. That's a popular attacker door. I think those are all the angles from under that site. Yeah, it looks like all of them. Up here, you're generally not going to catch somebody like holding. Here, you're just going to catch them walking, so I wouldn't even bother opening this part up. But right here, huge part to open up. I don't know if we've already talked about that or not, but definitely open up this as an attacker. And open up this spot too, because that's the solar wall that people like to hold to keep attackers from doing from coming into the double windows on solar. You can also open up there. So if you're an attacker and you're attacking second floor, open up here, here, maybe here. Definitely this strip. This strip. Right here. And this box. But this box is probably the most important to keep people from being able to play angles on you. You could even, if you wanted to, stand like right here in this corner and just pre-fire up, and you might net yourself a kill because people love playing right behind this wall. Like, all the time I see people holding this wall and they're holding an angle toward like that direction. So, boom, they're dead. As an attacker, if you're having trouble like getting any angles on people, you can definitely walk up the staircase. Like I'm looking into the wine wall right now. That can help. If you've got a defender that's playing this staircase, just enter through library, open up the floor right here. And then you've got a free pick onto whoever's playing down there or whoever's playing right here, or right at the top of the staircase. Just as a side note, I like to put a cade on this little stair right here because that will help. Right there will defend. It will arm this portion of the garage wall. And then you can put another cade like right there, and it's still, I think it's still susceptible to Thatcher. I don't know. Okay, so let's get jiggy with it. If you're a defender in bar, you can open this up to watch the library. Or sorry, if you're an attacker in library, you can open up this to watch defenders who like to play right here, and you can also kind of get some intel on the rotate into stockroom from bar. That's pretty cool. I mean, as an attacker, you could open up this whole damn floor, and then you've got, like, you know, just throw a ram along this strip, and then you've got an angle onto that rotate into gaming hallway. I think that's called 45. You've got angles onto the defenders playing here. You've got an angle onto a defender playing there. And just make sure that you don't get sniped from whoever's playing inside stockroom. Because you'll get religiously sniped. Anyway, going into the library as an attacker, again, I said open up this whole strip right here. Because you can get plenty of good angles on anybody trying to defend garage. You can get angles on, like, let's say you planted down there. If you held it from above, they would never, ever be able to defuse. But definitely get this whole strip open so that you can see. I mean, this is like one of the most traveled parts of these two sites. I'm trying to remember if I've got any other areas we need to talk about, but I don't think so. Yeah, we covered that rotate. Covered all that. Yeah, so I hope this helps, and, you know, maybe you can get some easy picks off of this information. I'm just having fun over here, you know. This is definitely, again, holding bathroom defenders. What they'll do is they'll hold right here, and they'll run over here, but they'll never. They won't. It's not that they'll never hold the bathroom, but they generally don't. They generally just run between these two. So if you want some intel, open up this floor that's above the west entrance. But you know, don't be planning on holding that for the whole. Don't try and get a kill off of that. Just open up this part where that guy is standing, and open up maybe right here if you want some intel. I'm gonna go right here, and so you see people like to hold this angle because this is like a really popular plant spot. This is like default spot, I don't know. And if you can get this whole wall caded, then you're chilling. But I mean, if the attacker's right there, you're dead. If they shoot up, you're dead. Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.